Hi everyone, I'm Xiao Hu, and I'm presenting AI for understanding through proof-based safe AGI project. So we also have a member, Yud. Okay. Okay. So our plan for multipolar AI goal is to doing more theoretical research for like we want to give different levels of probability of safety property based on proof theory and model theory, and to build solid foundation for multipolar AI. And we also have a goal to give some specific language to define the specifying and proving pipeline. So currently we still lack experts familiar with both like mathematical logic and safe AGI. So this is a big gap. We need to like put more efforts to fill the gap. So our approach is to give domain-specific language for the probability of safety of AGI, and it has relations to category theory and type theory, especially the truth space, which is a concept invented in maybe 30 years ago by a PhD student in McGill University. And we also need linear logic as a tool, code tool to monitoring the resources usage during the proofs process. So it's a new rigorous and systematic way to do safety AGI research. I think proof is the key for understanding of AI behavior. And if we can prove something, then we believe the truth of something. So we need automatic theorem prover can help with the task. And currently we have seen lots of mathematical logic progress can be used in the process of investigate the safety problems related to AI systems. I think currently we need to give the definition of safety and criteria based on concrete situations and environments for AI systems. We not only need some principled way to investigate safety, but we also need the effective ways to, for each domain application to define safety, and then we can give the effective way to prove the safety generally. And also, if we have these kind of tools, we can detect unsafe models at the very early beginning of the development or deployment. So the risks in this approach is maybe take longer time to help people to learn this area and to invent new models. So the plan is about 1 year and 40,000 USD, and this is our like midterm and our final goal. Our final goal, we want to investigate safety dynamics of SOTA, large language models. Yeah. So this is like we will give some survey paper and some research papers, and also some reports based on the tasks. And these people are already do something related to our work. Yeah. And this is the core the core thing we want to do concretely to improve the current status of tools and research environment. Yeah. So, yeah.
Thank you. Okay, let's hear it.
I happen to have the other mic.
You have the other mic. All right.
So for the few of us in the audience that do not deeply understand category theory, what would the form of it's unsafe be? Category theory comes up with crazy stuff that I know, that is amazing and I don't understand it. So what would that be? So that I know what would be proven?
Yeah, and actually, in category theory, gives us a tool or a point of a perspective to look at the stuff we want to study, like AI models or language models. So we need some results in category theory, like truth space, to investigate the model, the spectrum, and the capability of these models based on category, like symbolism definition.
I mean, what is
to
a truth
formalize.
space?
Truth space is kind of like an idea, a concept invented by Peter Chu, who is a was PhD student in McGill University. Basically, truth space is related to the finite factor sets, and it has we can use truth space to compare different models or, mathematical logic systems. So you can compare different logical systems based on truth space. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think I have like a slightly different take from him, but like I think generally there are a lot of properties in models that we like don't really have a good handle on yet. So specifically, finite factor sets are like a mathematical way to like express causality. And then there's a line of research that's been like pretty popular that like, oh, if you train a large enough model and these models like understand stuff about the world, they probably have to have some sort of causal structure within them. And like finite factor sets and true spaces are like a mathematical way of like understanding this structure. And then on the other side, there's stuff like singular learning theory, which is like, oh, okay, let's say you have this model on a data set. You can probably represent the policy with like some like very limited set of features about the general loss landscape, and then maybe you can like extract relevant information out of like this like subsection of the features that the model has if you like do a lot of science on like, oh, how do neural networks actually work and stuff like that. And I think I view something like this as more of like a moonshot idea of there are a lot of really weird properties in these models, but also I think that there's probably a lot of structure in these models that we're not really exploiting whatsoever. And the hope is that like we can like, I don't know, use math to like elicit this structure, and then like figure out tools to verify whether or not models have these structures. So like, oh, you could check if like two agents like act similarly in given environments based on like something that's like not actually, oh, you just run them on a bunch of different samples, if that makes sense.
Do you want to chime in?
Yeah.
Do you want to chime in on category theory?
Well, I don't know if I'm the right person to talk about this because I'm like I'm very predisposed to like these things. But there's just a lot to talk about, right? I mean, like from the actual research side, I feel like there's like my own take is actually like we need more sheaf theory in the mix, which you can think is a subset of category 3, but it's a little bit different. But because like so much of the emphasis should be on like how the data is organized. I think that's where like the most near-term use cases are going to be actually most interesting. I think like, I don't know, maybe it's just I've been biased by like talking to normal ML people too much, but like they really like don't think very highly of theory, right? Mm-hmm. It's like really hard to get traction in that space. And it's like really risky, just like a lot of eggs in a theory basket. On the other hand, theorists are really cheap. So that's wonderful, right? That's probably the biggest thing you have going for you, that you are really, really cheap relative to, like training a model. So why not? Let's just do it.
Yeah, so I expect in a world like this, you could like, if someone decided to divert like maybe like even $10 million to this would be like enough to like just like snipe a bunch of mathematicians, because this is like way more than their universities pay them. And also they have probably a bunch of like relevant expertise in their fields. I personally am not particularly wedded to like this particular method, but I think methods like this are like really important.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
one thing I want
last
to
comment?
to mention is truth space is I found truth space during my exploration of linear logic. It's kind of a special logic system dealing with resources management, so more like abstract concept management. So I think there are lots of like results in like mathematical logic. Also, other math directions can be used to like improve safety of AI. Yeah.
Great.
Thank
Thanks, you guys.